I've been waiting for this one. Turn it up. Hey, what's up? I'm the Pete Wentz of Drag, Piranha Nicole Smith Del Rey, and I'm back for another episode of Lost in Stereo. Today, I'm talking about a song, in my humble, holier-than-thou opinion, is the greatest song ever written, Personal Jesus by Depeche Mode. It was released August 29th, 1989, which makes it a Virgo also. The way they marketed this song was literally so cool because, okay, so here's the thing, is they ran ads in the newspaper saying, your own personal Jesus, and then a number, and then when you called the number, you could hear the track, which is such a genius marketing tool. I'm like kind of obsessed with it. Some papers did refuse to print them, so they didn't offend some Christians, and other papers did print them and did offend some Christians, which I think anytime you're offending somebody is punk. You know what I mean? Like, I love it. So this song was based off of the relationship between Priscilla Presley and Elvis Presley. Gotta get the phone out for this quote. It is a song about being a Jesus to somebody else, someone who gives you hope and care. It's about how Elvis Presley was her man and her mentor, and how often that happens in love relationships. How everybody's heart is like a God in some way, and that's not a very balanced view of someone, is it? It reached number 13 in the UK charts, but it outsold Prince and Madonna and went gold before it was even on the top 40. This song has an unfathomable amount of covers. Johnny Cash covered it in 2002. He thought that it was a religious song. But Depeche Mode did say that they didn't want to shit on anybody else's interpretation of it, and that's how music is that it's up for interpretation. You know, anybody can take it any way that it relates to them. So obviously I can't. Obviously Johnny Cash, wonderful man. I'm not going to judge him too harshly for misinterpreting it, but it's not about Jesus. Marilyn Manson covered it in 2004. He also misinterpreted the song. What did he say? He said, "I think it's just music that you can put on because it's got sex appeal to it," he told Rolling Stone. "That's what inspired me about it. That, and it has a hypnotic feel. Song's not sexy, song's not about Jesus. So far, but the covers are great. The covers are absolutely great. Don't get me wrong, but I am a sucker for the Depeche Mode version." Now in 2008, the Queen, Hilary Duff, had a song called Reach Out, which samples Personal Jesus, and the chorus is like, just reach out and touch me. It's killer. Hilary Duff, legendary. It has a feature from a rapper that's not credited, and I didn't really care to look it up. And I do like rap, don't get me wrong, but I just, meh. His feature it could have not been in there and I would have been fine, but song killer. I'm probably gonna perform it. Mindless Self-Indulgence also covered it in, I believe, 2015. I didn't write it down. I literally just wrote MSI in my notes. It's kind of weird and I kind of love it in typical MSI fashion. Like, nothing can be sacred or normal. Like, I kind of love it. But yeah, I'd implore you to actually go give that whole album a listen. They have another killer song. It's like, hate me 'cause I'm beautiful. And it's like about fucking yourself. I'm the one that makes me so happy, and I want me all just for myself. Yeah, anyway, go listen to that album. It's just black. I think it's like self-titled, but the cover's just black. But yeah, MSI, go stream that 2015 album, whatever it's called. I didn't really care to look it up, but yeah, cover of Personal Jesus, weird, quirky. Out of the ones that I've listed so far, it's probably my favorite, just because the Manson one is just so overplayed and everybody thinks it's so profound. Johnny Cash one, beautiful, but it's not a gospel song, so you lost me. Now in 2018, our boys in Def Leppard, of all people, gave this song a cover, and I've gotta say it's excellent. Now, what's even better is that the only reason they covered it is because their sound guy used Personal Jesus to test the PA before every show. And so I just think it's camp that, like, that's the sole reason why they were just like, yeah, we'll give it a cover. It's so funny to me. I know I've, like, shit on a lot of the adaptations, but what's so fascinating about this song to me is that there's so many different ways that you can interpret it. From where I sit with my interpretation of the song, it's more of a cautionary tale than anything else. It's about loving somebody so much that you put them on this pedestal that almost kind of makes them unreal, untouchable, and it's just such an unhealthy relationship to have with somebody. And when you put somebody on that pedestal, you know, what they say goes. And if it's a bad person, you know, they can take advantage of that dynamic very easily. Now the video. Why were they cowboys? Don't know. Why are they in a brothel? Don't know. Why is there that one shot of the horse's tail? Don't know. Why is he just in a rocking chair as a cowboy for like 30 seconds? Don't know. Is it phenomenal? Yes. So there's this one video that I play when I DJ, and it's Personal Jesus mashed with Tainted Love, the original by Soft Cell. And when I tell you, it is a phenomenal mix. I would implore you guys to go give that a YouTube search and check out that remix. And it's so cool how those songs work so well together, the Tainted Love and the Personal Jesus, because they're generally about the same thing. It's about loving somebody, but it's not good, it's tainted. It's tainted love, baby, you know? Make sure you check that link in the description. You can follow my Spotify and listen to every single Personal Jesus that I just listed in order. Also, follow me cross-platform at XX Prana Del Rey on Twitter, XX Prana Del Rey, XX on Instagram, and Prana Del Rey across the board on everything else. I'm always down to talk about music, so literally DM me. I love you guys. Thank you. Thanks for coming to Last in Stereo, and I'll see you next Sunday.